Hi, I'm Steve Dolson from LXRY.ca, and we're at the beautiful presentation gallery at the Perry Condominiums by Mansouri Living to talk to MP Private Capital's Mitch Parker about Canadian real estate investment.
My name is Mitch Parker, and I'm the founder of MP Private Capital, a company that works with investors to help them get involved in different real estate investment opportunities. So in essence, what we do is act as the link between the investor and different real estate developers.
That's terrific. How did you get started in real estate?
Well, I've been investing for, I guess, 6 years now. And I went to school for business with a specialization in finance. And when I came out, I ended up taking a job in construction. And as I watched all the shows on TLC and Discovery about, people making a ton of money in different real estate investments, I figured, hey, I have more experience than these people. Why can't I get into it? And so bought my first property. One thing led to another, and here I am 6 years later, sort of working full time in it and loving it.
Is there a lot of risk involved with real estate investment?
No more than there would be on any other typical investment. I think, when you look at an investment, there's always going to be an element of risk. It's managing that risk that is the important part. So, as long as the proper things are in place to mitigate as much risk as possible, then they're pretty safe and solid.
Is there a certain return on investment rate or number that people can kind of typically look at?
Yeah, so we have two main types of investments. The typical returns are between 8 and 14% return a year, and a portion of that is fixed every year. So, ahead of time, you know exactly what you're going to be getting. And then the second type of investment, which is designed more for a high net worth individual, the returns can be between 20 and 35%.
Wow, that's terrific. So say if I'm a first-time real estate investor and I want to get into the game, how much capital would I need to spend on, to get into the real estate investment game?
Okay. First of all, a lot of our investments that we do are RSP, RESP, LXRY, RIF eligible, and cash as well, of course. So, the funds can come from a number of different sources. The typical starting amounts that an investor can bring is $25,000.
Just $25,000?
Just $25,000. Wow. That can get them into a project. General terms they range between 1 and 4 years. And that's a very safe and stable, consistent return they can expect from that.
Let's say if I'm a first-time real estate investor, what kind of mistakes do usual first-time real estate investors make?
I think the main one I would have to say is some of them don't get educated. And so anytime you're going to be putting any of your money into something, you should know it backwards and forwards and understand it.
Absolutely.
The other thing is, there are people that get educated, and the problem is all they do is get educated.
That's true.
They read book after book after book, and they sit on the sidelines and they wait for the perfect investment to come along. And the reality is that when they analyze it as much as they do, that perfect one never does come along. So at a certain point, you are going to have to put your capital into something.
You're going to have to put your money on the line.
That's right, exactly.
That's terrific. Well, we really appreciate you sitting down with us today. And
thank you for having me.
No, my pleasure. And how can the ladies and gentlemen of the internet find you?
Okay, well, they can go to my website, which is mpprivatecapital.com. Find me on Twitter at mpprivatecap, or they can email me directly at mitch@mpprivatecapital.com.
Great. Thank you very much for meeting.
Thanks, Steve.
We'd like to thank MP Private Capital's Mitch Parker for sitting down with us and talking real estate, as well as the Perry Condominiums for having us. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and visit our website at LXRY.ca.